Hey everyone. So I've had a number of questions pertaining to how to get enrolled into a Google Classroom. So I thought I'd create a little bit of a video on not only what it means to get enrolled into that classroom, but also how our students are actually observing things once they're in it. So what I did was I set myself up on a secondary email as a student. And so I'm hoping that as I go through this process, we can see the student view end. So once I go to my email that was sent, I'm going to click on join, and that should bring up my classes. Okay, so I'm in my Google Classroom now, my 8th grade science Google Classroom. There's a couple of different things that you can do as far as view. There's a stream view, that this is kind of just a continuation of the things that are being pushed out by the teacher. I prefer the classwork view just because it kind of helps me organize the materials that are out there as far as the things that need to be completed. So as a teacher, I find this more useful, but maybe as a student, they're going to see that stream as being more useful. So I set up just a number of videos that kids could get on, and they could choose one of the three just to get them involved with, getting some exercise and getting outdoors instead of sitting in front of a screen and playing videos all day or video games all day. So right now, the very first assignment that I have set up is an Introduction to Matter assignment. And you'll notice it does not have a due date. I think it may be a benefit to assign due dates to things just because kids are then going to see on the stream upcoming events. And so if I assign a due date to this, it should show specifically what they're needing to get completed by a specific date. And so I'm going to click on that assignment, and they can click on View Assignment, and it will pull up the entire, all of the documents that I've put on there. Maybe my computer is moving exceptionally slow right now. All right, so what I have posted on here are three things. I have a Google form that they need to complete. I have a video lesson that's 5 minutes long that they need to complete. And then I also included a note sheet for them. And so the note sheet is something that I told all of my kids that they did not necessarily have to complete this. It was more of a tool for them to use as a reference if they desired. So they're going to watch the 5-minute video. They're again going to come over to the Google form. For some reason, it's requesting access. Oh, it's requesting access because it's not a fspirates.net email address. So I've got to change this real quick so that I can actually view it. All right, it should be all set. All right, there we go. So now I've got the assignment, and my kids are going to run through after watching the video. They're going to complete the assignment. And then once they're done, they should be able to submit it. All right, so once my kids complete the assignment, they need to click on the button that says mark as done. Many kids are forgetting to push this button that says mark as done. So they've completed it. Now they're going to mark it as done. Mark as done. And then on my end, I can see that that assignment has been submitted and they feel as though they have completed it. So students, make sure that you are clicking on that button that says mark as done if you have completed your Google form, your video lesson. Again, the note sheet is not necessarily as important. The note sheet is more just for your reference. And then you're going to submit, mark as done in the upper right hand corner. So I hope this was helpful. I know there are a lot of long pauses and lags in there, but it might give you a little bit of a better indicator of what students are viewing on the student end.